Ariel Helwani in Baltimore for UFC 172 alongside the UFC light heavyweight champion Johnny Bones Jones.
What's up? What's up?
How you feeling? 48 hours away.
Yeah, I feel good, man. I feel good. I'm ready to go. I've been ready
Sleepy?
for a while
You
now.
a little sleepy?
Yeah, I should have had some coffee before I got here. Yeah, I just had lunch, and kind of got the itis, I guess.
Is this a metaphor for how you feel about this fight? Because you said recently 80% about Gustafsson. You're not sleeping on this guy, are you?
Oh no, of course not. Of course not. Never. No, it's not time for me to be on right now. I'm just talking and answering the same questions and stuff.
Well, let's try to switch it up.
All right.
You know,
You
last
better
week.
switch it up. I hope you have something good.
Well, last week I was talking to UFC President Dana White, and he was making a very strong case that Renan Barão is the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the world. And I said, look at you versus him, the body of work. He said Barão was a little more impressive. What do you make of that? How are you not the number one pound? How is it not elementary at this point?
I can't argue.
Can't?
Well, I can't argue with what Dana says. Ultimately, Dana's not a fighter. He's a promoter, and I can't always speak for his logic when he says certain things. His word really doesn't change anything. I mean, he's our boss and everything, but I mean, he's no sensei, so whatever.
You know, he pumps up Ronda Rousey a lot, and you spoke about this recently. Are you one of Dana's guys? Like, do you feel like he goes to bat for you and promotes you like he promotes some of the other fighters?
It's hard to say. But at the end of the day, all I got to do is just win fights and hope for the best. I would like to have a great relationship with him.
Feel the love? Well, you could be honest. It's always nice to have some love.
I don't really want to comment on it too much. I think the fans and I think it's apparent, where I rank with him. I'll just say I'll never be Chuck Liddell, and but at the same time, it's whatever. It's all cool as long as we respect each other, and I do the best I can do for the company. Everything will be cool.
You're a very polarizing figure, and I think you said recently to Fox Sports that you've come to terms with your arrogance to a degree. Like, yeah, it's okay to be good. Muhammad Ali used to go around saying, I'm the greatest, and people loved him for it, celebrated him for it. Why can't you say the same thing? Because if you came out right now and said, I'm the greatest, do you think people would celebrate you or turn against you?
Oh, I'd definitely probably be crucified a little bit. But it's all good, It's like, I don't really know how to answer that question.
Why not just go total heel? Come out on Saturday night wearing a Colts jersey, Arthur Jones, stick it to the people. Why not just go total heel on them?
I'm not quite ready to go total heel. No, I love the people, and I definitely want to be remembered as a positive force and light to the sport and just to people's lives, and that's what I'm going to continue to fight for. I haven't quite given up on the people.
But, when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, no one really cared about him. When he was Money Mayweather, talking about his millions and his ladies and his cars and his mansions, then he made money. Money Jones, something of that nature? No, you wouldn't go that route?
How about Money Bones?
Money Bones is
Money
perfect.
Bones Jones, I like it.
Would you go that route at some point?
I'm going to ask Bruce to call me that when I come out. Man.
You would be comfortable like that, or you don't think at this point?
No, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. I do me, and I have fun with being who I am, and sometimes it goes over very well. Other times I get hated on for things. But either way, I'm taking care of my family. I have a great job. I just feel good, man. I feel good with all of it, and I let things take care of itself. At the end of the day, my heart's still ticking. My body's still healthy. My mind's still healthy, and I'm just grateful for everything.
Yesterday on UFC Tonight, Chael Sonnen said that you parted ways with your wrestling coach, Izzy Martinez. Surprised me. I just saw you guys together in Albuquerque. Is this true?
That's not true. Izzy's my boy. Last minute we got into a little argument, and I asked him to stay behind. I think energy is everything, especially fight week, and so he's staying behind, and doing all the things me and Izzy has done together. You can't just part ways. You know what I mean? So we are taking a small break. But camp went great. Everything's well rehearsed, and me and Izzy will talk right after this fight. Well, I'm sure we'll be in Jamaica next week.
What was the argument about?
It was silly. It was silly stuff. Outside life stuff. That we allowed to just I allowed to kind of aggravate me or whatnot, and so I just asked him to stay behind, and he was totally understanding. He's like, yeah, cool. He knows how I am. Energy and me feeling comfortable and feeling good about everything. results in a good performance. So he was like, yeah, cool, and he's just staying behind for this one, and we'll be right back.
Is the drug testing stuff done? Like, have both of you passed all your tests? There are no hurdles before Saturday that you're aware of?
Yeah, drug testing is done. Yeah, we ended up getting drug tested throughout the camp, and yeah, no steroids will be involved, so good.
That is very good to hear. And do you feel mentally ready for this fight? Because, the fight was pushed back a few times, and you talked about maybe not being 100% mentally going into the Augustus event. You feel mentally ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready to go, Ariel. Yeah, I'm thinking about punching you right now.
That's not very nice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back.
And what about all these guys coming at you? Phil over there, Glover's over there. He's talking. I mean, Chuck Liddell's calling you. What's it like? Everyone's coming at you from all different corners.
Dude, it's the cost of being the boss, man. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Give us the official prediction. How does it end?
This Saturday night, I'm gonna go out there and just try to do something that's never happened before. That's just be myself against Glover Teixeira. Just be faster, and alert, aware, unpredictable. I'm planning on just dominating him. The plan is to finish the fight.
Always a pleasure. Best of luck to you. Looking forward to it.
Hey.